I just wanted to come on here real quick. For all you guys to know. Things have changed in the past, since like February, I believe. I had a foster sister for a while. She was actually my adopted sister. She went AWOL, which triggered my disability. I have PTSD, and before anybody goes off and says, you can't have PTSD unless you wear more, it's not true. You can get PTSD from not pretty much everything. You can get PTSD if it was a traumatic car wreck. It could be traumatic childhood trauma. That's what I have. Or you can get it from if you wear more. So I was on medication. Okay, so I honestly did not tell my mom that I was having issues. I kept it away from my mom mostly because she was dealing with other things and I just didn't want to bother her with it, That maybe it would just go away. Never do that. Always let someone know when you're having issues, guys. Please. I'm sorry if you see a shadow. I am at my dinner table right now doing this because I just finished breakfast. Getting ready for school. I have to leave in like 5 minutes, but I'm going to finish this up. Please tell somebody when you're having issues if you're not your normal self, you're depressed, or you have a medical condition. Please tell someone. Don't be like me and suffer for like a lot of months and then your mom finds out you're having issues in like July and then it's like about school time. Do you mind? My dog was looking at me. I'm trying to do a video. Why? So in January, they put me on meds. They put me on one med for a while to work with night terrors because I wasn't sleeping at all. I was having nightmares at night. I couldn't sleep. I still can't sleep, but that's a different story now. And then I was still having a hard time during the day. So they put me on an antidepressant. Before anybody goes, antidepressant's not going to help with PTSD. It did. It did for a while, and I was supposed to be on those medications. So I got put on that this year in July. Then they were like, okay, you're on this for 6 months to a year. While I was on these meds, I didn't know I wanted to go in the military. So when the military came to our school, the Army especially, I am going to want to join the Army now. And they're like, well, you have to wait 2 years off your medication. I wasn't supposed to be off my meds until 2019. I just got off my meds Tuesday. Yeah. So, like, that took my reality to a different turn now. So after I'm out of high school, so 2020 instead of 2021, I'll be going off to the Army. And it is kind of scary to think, what the hell am I thinking? Why am I doing this? So I just wanted to come on and just let you guys know, like, update what's going on in my life. I am a junior in high school. It is really crazy because I do extracurriculars. I'm doing Young Life at my school on Monday nights now. I do extra school. No, it's not extra school. It's college credit, really, for school. I do that 5 to 7:30 at night, twice a week for this year, and then I'm gonna probably do morning class next year. So that's nice. So, but it is. Oh, I just wanted. So I do that, and then I have my regular school from 8 o'clock to about 3:15, and then I have a relationship that's been about a year now. It's been a year. It was a year Wednesday. I know. What a wonderful week. But if you do suffer from any mental illness or an illness, to know that your family's there to support you. Sometimes they don't see what you go through. Like, I sort of told my mom what was going on. I was like, I'm having a hard time focusing in class. I'm blacking out, basically, and that is a symptom of PTSD. And I'm gonna cry because this is something I suffer from, and some people don't know about it. And like, if you look at me as a normal person, you go, She doesn't have PTSD. She's a fine kid. She's smart. She does well in school. Sometimes I am a lazy butt. But people don't see that I have self-esteem issues. I have emotional disabilities. I have PTSD. I have a reading comprehension disability. Sometimes I want to act younger than my age, and that is not because I have age regression or anything like that. It's just when you've gone through so much trauma and you had to step up and grow up at such a young age, by now that I'm almost 18 in a couple weeks, it is very hard for me to realize that I'm actually going to be an adult and not able to have that young childhood experience. As kids usually have, like, oh, we get to go to Disneyland, or we get to go on this trip. Me, I was worrying about if my siblings were okay, if I was okay. I had to be a mom at such a young age. I had to take care of my younger siblings. And I was only 3 to 4, and then I didn't get taken away until 5, 6. So it is very hard for me to realize that I'm almost there. And that's where most of the time, if you see me, because I know most of my subscribers right now are my friends. I love you guys. And have great friends, guys. Honestly, I've gone through so many friends that I thought were my true friends, and they're not. I've been the oddball since kindergarten. I got adopted in 3rd grade year, and since 3rd grade, I have not ever fit in, like, ever. It is very hard for me to do. So now that I have an amazing boyfriend, amazing friends that get me, yeah, once in a while I have hiccups. Like yesterday, I cried my little eyes out all day at school because the reality is that I will be moving to the East Coast in 2 years off to basic training for the Army. Being away from my boyfriend, being away from my mom, being away from my dogs, being away from my family, my friends, sucks. And yeah, I will make new friends in the Army. People actually might get myself, because we're all there trying to do what we want to do. We want to serve our country. I am going in not for combat. I can't do combat. I can't be a combat medic. But I'm going to be probably working in a hospital on base because I like nursing. I am going to have my LNA/CNA. At the end of my senior year, I'll be walking across the stage with it, so I will be able to go to training, military training, as soon as possible. After, I have to wait until that's September before I can go off, so that means my boyfriend will be a senior in high school. He will be turning 18. I'll be off, I'll be gone for our anniversary. I'll be gone for my birthday, his birthday. Hopefully not his birthday. Maybe I could go after his birthday if possible. I don't know if that's possible. But just to know that he's there and he supports me. I've told him what I want to do, and he's like, if you want to do it, do it. And you really, if you have friends, let them know what you want to do. It is very hard for me to do this, guys. I am trying not to cry because I cried way too much yesterday on the reality of this. It sucks. I know it sucks. I've dealt with my life way too often. I have to confront that people in my past have shaped me, who I am. I grew up on a ranch, and as the saying goes, America is free. It's not free. If people have to go over to overseas to fight for you to keep your freedom, they're basically fighting for your freedom. So really, your freedom's not free. So I just wanted one last thing, because I really do need to head off to school, is don't suffer alone. Let your friends know. They can help you. Let your school counselor know. I've gone to my psychiatrist at my school so many times last year and this year to just deal with myself and able to calm myself down. And to control myself, honestly, because I don't do well under stress at all. Sometimes I will break down. And so just don't suffer alone. Tell your parents, tell the school if you need help. Tell your friends, they can help. Sometimes they can't, but at least they know when you're down, they kind of know what's going on. Because with my friends, I kept a lot of things a secret, which is not a good idea, guys. Don't do it. Please. It is really bad. Don't. But sometimes it's necessary. Just don't suffer alone. I'm here for you. Anytime you need, like, you can find me on social media. I'm a big supporter of mental illness a lot because I have one. My family's full of them. My younger sister has a TBI, a traumatic brain injury. My brother has bipolar, ADHD, autism. He's autistic, a little autistic, but enough to, like, you can know. Just don't suffer alone. I'm here. People are here. Just have a good day, guys, and you're all worth it.